as a beginner how you can start executing your trades and start being profitable as a futures trader. So I have up here the market execution platform, which is Top Step, and then I have my charts here on the right. And as you can see today, what we're looking for is a little bit more downside movement. I have the hourly chart here on the right-hand side, and I have the 5-minute chart on the left-hand side. So we have this buy box here, if you can see, from 20481 to 20388. Basically what that means is it's support on the daily zone. So I mark that on the daily zone so I can see that on my intraday time frames, so that I know that I want to go short if it comes up into this sell zone being 20385. So what I then do is I go to my execution platform and I want to mark the highs and the lows. So I look at the most recent high and low on, you can look at a 15-minute chart or a 5-minute chart. I like to look at the 15. So we're going to go here, okay, and there's actually some support here at 78, which makes sense. So we're going to go with this level, 84. And then on the short side, we're looking at 300, okay? So now that we have our entry lines, basically meaning that if it goes below this key level, that we are going to short. So we want to get a confirmation close below that. And how we're going to do that is either place like a market order, and let's just do one contract because I want to make sure that as a beginner you are not trading with 10, 15 contracts, because that's the best way to lose your account. So one contract, call it the one contract challenge, and what we're looking for is a confirmation close below or above these levels. And it's super easy to obviously find those. I just showed you how, and then I use my charting platform to then see, like, okay, where's the direction and what do we have available to us as far as just data and what is the price action giving us. And so let's zoom in here on this 5-minute chart. And there's a couple things that I want you to know. So this is like a textbook A+ setup for me. So we have the moving average below another moving averages. So this is the 8 below the 21 below the 200, and we just got to break below our level. Okay, so let's look for a retest below to see if it can come closer to 300. If not, it's just going to keep dropping. See it come back up a little bit. Oh wow, it's just going to keep dropping, it looks like. It's okay if you do miss the entry, it will come back. So you can do one thing if you click a limit order. So if you want an order that's above the market, like here, let's drag it down. What I love about this platform is you can just drag your stop losses and your limits. So we have it at 300. I'm seeing if it's going to come back up. It does not look like it's going to come back up. Let me drop down to the 1 minute, see if we can get a better entry. Okay, it comes back to 90. All right, it looks like 90 is our it's going to be our entry. I just realized I'm sharing the wrong screen here. Oh shoot, we missed our entry today. That is so unfortunate. Man. Okay, let's see. And it just keeps dropping here. Wow, that was a clean break to the downside. Okay, let's see how far it's going to retrace here, and then we can get another entry here. 63. I'm looking around 65. Okay, hit 65. 67, 70. Okay, going short at 71. I had my stop loss here above here. So we went short at 71, guys. So that was on a retracement. Boom, 30 points just like that. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to move my stop loss into profit, right? I don't want to turn a winning trade into a losing trade. Now, the smart thing here is to, like if you have multiple contracts on, is you want to do a take profit, right? So I'm going to do, I just did a buy limit here. So this is what we call a take profit, right? A buy limit at 226. Okay, well, we got stopped out for $162. Didn't really give it a ton of room to run because I think it can still go. I mean, it just moved 50 points just off the open here. So let's see if we can get another entry and we can get this take profit to be hit. So I'm going to go back into my DOM here and I'm going to set another sell up here. I'd love for it to come into 80, but I don't know if we're going to get there. Okay. Oh, super close to our entry again. Come on, 71. This is good to see that it's not. Okay. So now I want to risk $500. So I just drag it up there, right? Let's see this thing come down a little bit here. Okay, cool. So that's another 10 points you can do. So you can move your take profit wherever you want. I think as a beginner, I think having a 10-point take profit is awesome. If you want a 1-to-1 take profit, you can drag like this, do this, and then you have 500. So this is 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I'm risking $500 to make $500. So we got our short at 71. Looking for this to keep coming down. The squeeze is not fired on the 5-minute chart yet. You can see here it still has some momentum. And really what we want to see is it come back into this 96 level and either add our position, or if you're not in, that's the position that you want to get in. Okay, here we go. So we have a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio right now. If you want it 2-to-1, then you just drag this to this last low here. And then as your trade gets in profit, you can move your stop loss, right? We just did the stop loss and moved it, I think, a little bit too close for the trade to not give it enough room. So again, still risking $500. And now we're at our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. You can take profit here. If you have not taken profit, I think it is totally fine to take profit. So why did we take this trade? Well, we have our moving averages on the right side here, below, stacked, all moving in this direction. I actually think, oh, the squeeze just fired. So that was another thing that we're looking for, is our squeeze to fire. And it just fired. And then it broke a key level, this key level of 300. Here we go. Come on. So now what you want to do is move your stop loss into profit here. So, okay, now if it does retrace for some weird reason, you have $200. And we're going to move this down a little bit because I don't want to give away all of that. Okay, so that was $300. So that's almost $500 on the day. We probably should have moved our take profit a little bit closer, but we were looking at a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, and now it's bouncing. So that's how you protect a trade. That's how you protect a winning trade, as well as getting an entry and then finding the take profit and then using a stop loss. So let's see if there's another opportunity here for us. So let's see, 65. So now it's bouncing back up into our entry. Okay. This just could be some liquidity in the morning. We're only 7 minutes into the market and already made almost $500 on one contract using risk management and some very conservative levels. Okay. So let's see. Chat. Boom. So Tarek, third funded. Let's go. Nice. Did you guys catch some profits today already off these trades that we've taken? Okay, so now we have. Okay, so it's come back into our level. Let's see if it retests this. So we're gonna short here. 500. And we're gonna do 500. We're just gonna do 1-to-1 right now. So short at 298. So 298. This does look like it's now potential resistance level, so I think we're going to see it bounce. Yep, there we go. But it bounced into this zone here where we can still get a short out of it because it's just a moving average. This is why I like to take one trade, 2 trades max and just get out, right? Like I really don't like giving profit back, but hey, here we are. This is learning experience. So the good thing is I know exactly how much I'm going to lose. If I do lose, it's $500 and then we'd be break even on the day. So looking for 10 points now. Boom. Points. Come on. Come on down. See, if it doesn't break this, I'm going to get out because this is now starting to look like it is a resistance level, which, I mean, that's why we drew it. Okay. See some follow through would be nice. Still just hovering around that 290, 300 area. Okay, we're back to 10 points, so if you didn't take profit there, there's an opportunity. Almost got to 20 points there. Now we got to 20 points. Boom, just like that, 40 points, and we were able to take profit for $1,000 for the day, and we are out just like that. So you don't need to trade a lot to make money. One contract, we took 3 trades. We got our take profits hit at 2 where the stop loss was hit, but we moved those into profits. So we were able to capture some good money, honestly, right? Like 10 minutes into the day and you're up $1,000. So, and we got some people in premium and live. Hopefully you guys were able to catch those. Let me know. I know. Okay. Tarek, sick. $1,500. Dude, nice. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. That's great. And so this is why I like to get in and get out, because the market moves so fast. And the fact that we moved, this is at 80 points, right? We've been basically in this little range of 80 points for the last 10, 12 minutes. So I like to get in and get out. It followed our A+ setup. So let's again go through that just really quickly. I want to get this ingrained in everybody's mind, what an A+ setup is. And so you can see on my right, okay, I have the 8 moving average stacked below the 21, below the 200. So those are all pointing down. So I'm going to look for a short. And so that's why we shorted at that 300 level. And we still had some confidence when it bounced up into that 70 level to short it. I have a squeeze. The momentum is red. The squeeze hasn't fired, but there's red momentum on the downside here. That's what that red is. The yellow's, it's going up, kind of consolidating. So these red dots are consolidating, and then it's looking like it's going to move lower. And then we have, and this was on a 15-minute chart. That makes more sense. Okay. So we had a close below this, right? Come back. It closes below 300 again, right? Because it doesn't close above it. And then now we're seeing it work its way back down. So we had a lot of confluence to know that this 300 level was probably going to fail, and we were able to catch some on the short side. We were able to catch 25 points, I think 40 points in total, right? So that's awesome. So hopefully this was helpful, that you guys were able to get a live look at the setup, A+ setup, and then how you are able to execute and manage your trade with risk management so that you can see success. Again, you don't have to trade with a bunch of contracts. Just one contract, you're able to get $1,000 a day. So if this is helpful, follow along. I'm going to post videos like this. I want to do more recaps and more training videos like this live market so that you can see, and you can see how we interact live versus back testing or looking at charts in the past, because that's pretty easy, right? That's hindsight. But how do you react in a live market? That's why I don't like to do back testing, because you can be right 100% of the time, because emotions are involved, right? So yeah. So if this was helpful, give a follow, guys. Join Premium Live. We got some people in here today who are absolutely killing it.